Hello everyone and welcome back. Sorry for the angle, but I'm not getting my whole tripod out just for this video. That was not happening. So my camera is currently sitting on my mirror. If the angle changes, I do apologize. That's because it either may fall off or something. So have to be prepared for that. Anyway, this video is tea talk number 6, I believe. I've written down here number 6. I actually have some things to talk about. I have already filmed this video like twice, but I didn't like it either time. So here we are doing it a third. This is going to be the one I upload because I am not filming it again. My drink of choice tonight is something I never thought about, and it's iced tea. I've been drinking a little bit and my ice has actually nearly melted, but it is Lipton Light iced tea in peach flavour. I love the peach flavour because no one else drinks it and I do. We also have all these, like, I don't know, sporting teams cups. So that's I got the West Tigers one. We've got like hundreds of these. Anyway, I have iced tea. I never thought to drink iced tea in the summer. Like, for my tea talks and things, I just didn't even think of iced tea at all. And like last summer I was drinking my hot tea and it's making me so hot, and I can't even believe I didn't think of it. But I also didn't look at it either because, like, iced tea we're not like in America. We don't have all the, you know, extra drinks at Starbucks and things like that. Not that we even have many Starbucks here, and the ones I've been to are just crap anyway. But like, our iced tea is so full of sugar and salt that it's just like one little bottle of it is enough to put my blood sugar up for like a week. So I tend to not drink it, but now they brought out the light one. It tastes pretty much exactly the same, doesn't hurt my teeth. A lot of drinks that have a lot of sugar in it tend to hurt my teeth, like this one and this one. It really hurts those two teeth. And it's got like no sugar in it. It's got 0.1, it says under 0.1 grams, and I think they have to put that in there just in case it has a little bit, but like, it's really good. Anyway, that's enough on my drink. Most of you know from my previous little update video, we did lose our cat Tinkerbell. We did have to put her down on the 4th of December. We were not expecting that to happen. I don't want to go full in detail because I did in that video. So if you want to see that, pardon me, link will be down below. Not that you'd want to see it. It was very sad, and I am probably never going to watch it again. But we did lose her. We did put her down. I still cry about it. I'm still missing her, and like, I think I spoke in that video how I said I was struggling with the thought that we had to put her down, like we had to choose. That was the day she should die. I'm sort of, I don't want to say I'm over that, but like, that's not what I'm struggling with now. It's just the fact she's not here. We do have our other cat, Shadow. My brother and I, well, I adopted her. She's legally mine, but he helped me pay for her. We did adopt another cat called Shadow. She's been in a couple of my vlogs. I've got photos on my Instagram galore. You want to say hello? And you're actually purring for once. Wow. Yeah. Are you in big sulky mode today? Yeah? Come here. Say hello. Say hello to everyone. Ah, look at this. She's now going to be running around my room. I have my door closed and she hates it when our doors are closed. Or any door, no matter what side she's on, she hates doors being closed. So she's probably going to come in and out, in and out, in and out, but I'm going to have to let her out again because she's going to start whinging. She is the biggest sook. She's not cuddly, like sit on you cuddly. That's what I really, really miss about Tinkerbell. She'd sleep on my bed. Yeah, she would just sit there. But like, she'd come up on my chest and bury her head in my neck, and she'd like do all that. She'd sleep on me in my arms and things like that. Shadow doesn't want any of that. She doesn't want to be held. She doesn't want to be cuddled. We did have Tinkerbell from a kitten, but Shadow is 2. And Obviously she's got her own ways. Her previous owner was very elderly, so we don't know if that affected her in any way, but she's so gorgeous. She's so attached to me that even if I go like grocery shopping, she like frets for me. She sits at the door and waits till I come back. If I go to my dad's for his weekend, she'll sit and like in my room on my bed and just howl until I get home. And then the minute I get home, she's like snuggled up next to me asleep. She'll cuddle up next to me. She purrs every now and then. She's not a big purrer, but she is such a sook. She gives me big kisses all over my face, and she loves to be rubbed down. We bought one of those brushes that's like the paddle that goes on your hand. She loves to be brushed down, and she's so gorgeous. She's basically just clung to me. She's mine now. I honestly think that even if one day when I move out, even if my mum wants to keep her, I don't think we'd have much of a choice, because I think like even me just going to my dad's for like 2 days is enough to make her fret a lot. So she's not stressed about it, but she just sits there and waits for me to come home. So she's so sooky. She loves kisses. She gives kisses. She loves pats. And she just loves laying on my bed. She basically just lays on my bed all day. She gets up and runs around and plays. Her favourite toy is a leaf. She will go outside and bring all the leaves in and play with the leaves, and then completely ignore all the toys we bought her. I also have 3 goldfish. I did have a total of 6, but they did die. The fish tank is next to my desk on my bedside table. I did film a vlog of me getting my new makeup stands and that, which are behind me and things like that. So I'll show you everything in that vlog. If it's already up, the link will be down below. If not, it will be coming soon. But I'll show you everything in that video instead of this one. But yeah, I have the like 1 foot tank with the filter and everything in it. I got 3 of those little black moor goldfish. They're the ones with the real funny boggle eyes. And yeah, those 3 have been, I've had those ones. I've had all 6 of them since the 8th of December or something like that. And those 3 are still alive. And it is a freaking miracle, because it's the first time I've literally had any goldfish survive past like 36 hours in the water here. So it's a miracle. I clean the tanky out every couple of weeks. I feed them every day and they're fine. The filter doesn't annoy me too much, surprisingly, mostly because I use my pedestal fan now rather than my ceiling fan. Last summer I tried getting goldfish again, but I had to end up putting the tank in the kitchen because I could not stand the sound of the filter. It was just annoying. But now that I use the pedestal fan, the sound of the filter is like non-existent, so it doesn't bother me. Shadow also really likes to lay on my bed and stare at the fish, and she likes to sit on the tank. She likes to pat the tank. She likes them a lot. I am starting a new TAFE course. In my time, I start in 2 days. Today is Sunday the 17th of February, and I start on the 19th, which is Tuesday. So I'm doing a certificate 3 of business administration with like the medical aspect. So basically cert 3 of medical admin, but also ties in business admin. So yeah, that's what I've enrolled in. It's a different campus this time, so all new teachers, new parking. I'm not gonna lie, it feels a bit weird. So along with the new TAFE course was also, I have joined a job search agency. I didn't really have a choice. I was going to anyway, but I was going to do it through TAFE rather than external. I don't have much of a choice. My payments will be cancelled if I don't. But I have joined one. I've had 2 meetings with them so far. I had just the initial one to set up my profile, and then one little follow-up. My month resets tomorrow. I have a plan of certain things I have to achieve each month in order for me, you know, just to achieve each month. And I feel a little bit better now that I know someone's helping me, but at the same time, apart from attending my meetings with them, there's nothing different. I'm still handing out like the same amount of applications, and I'm still following everything up, and I still have my own car. I still have, you know, my uniform. Like, I mean, nothing changes apart from the fact I have to go see them every fortnight. I have to admit, I did think they would help me a bit more. It has only been I have only seen them, like, I've only seen them for 3 weeks, so I don't know, but I did think they'd help me a bit more. But it's basically just like, oh, here's this job ad, here's this job ad. Oh, I got a notification of this, would you like me to recommend you? Like, that's what I get. I honestly thought they would help me get a job, like they would basically, you know, do a little bit more than what they're doing. But at the same time, it's like, well, okay, it's a job search agency, they can help me, maybe this will lead to something. But at the same time, I handed out quite a few online applications. Most things these days are online, unless the advertisement says come and apply in store. Everything is online no matter where I go. So it can be like the smallest little boutique store down the road, or it's like, you know, major supermarket. Everything is online. So I apply for everything online, and I have heard back from every single one that I have applied for in the last month, and obviously have not been successful at all. I have not even got to the interview stage yet, and it is getting very frustrating. It's getting to the point where it is no longer making me upset, like sad upset. It's making me angry, because, like, I know this is going to sound so wrong, my neighbor who lives downstairs basically just walked into a job. He applied for it, they called his references, a couple of weeks later he got an interview and he got the job, and he started today. And he applied like a month ago, maybe a bit more. And here's me that's been applying for jobs for over a year. I literally can't even tell you how many I applied for, and every single one of them has said no, and not even made it to the interview stage. And these are things I am qualified for and overqualified for. Like, I could own a restaurant, I could pretty much almost own a hotel, I could own a cafe, I could freaking run the restaurant I used to work at, but no one wants to take me on a job. And I'm willing to do freaking anything. Like, I don't even care. I'm considering even handing out my resume going back to fast food, McDonald's, Hungry Jack's, Subway. I'm even considering doing that. I really didn't want to, just because they're not the best with people over the age of 18, and I'm nearly 21, so I don't know. But at the same time, it's like, if I get a job, then because I am only studying 2 days a week, I'm available the others. Like, I'm available when most school kids aren't. So I thought that'd be great, but I don't know. It feels like a bit of a step back as well. And I'm worried I won't get many shifts, but at the same time, it'd be a job. So I'm considering going back to like fast food, things like that. I don't want to have to go back to my old job. My previous job, I worked at McDonald's and then I worked at another restaurant, and I really don't want to have to go back to the restaurant, because nothing against them at all, I just want to move forward. But at the same time, it's like, they said they'd always take me back, and if it comes down to it, I'm hoping they honor that, because it's getting to the point where I have no choice. I'm going to have to start. I'm going to have to get something in the next few weeks, otherwise I'm not going to be able to live really much. I don't even know how I'm going to be able to buy my mum a birthday present. I am not even sure how I'm going to be able to get the money to register my car. I don't know how I'm going to be able to do anything. Another thing I wanted to mention is my uploading schedule. I know I've had quite a few people comment and message me saying that they miss my uploads, when am I going to upload again, and things like that. Now, I did take a deliberate break this time. The videos that you saw in the mid-January were pre-recorded and uploaded because I went on a holiday with my dad for a week. So I pre-recorded those videos to upload while I was gone, and basically once we came back, it almost wasn't like holiday mode. I almost went back into like a depressive state type of thing. It was so weird. So I told myself to give myself a break. I was almost stressing about trying to get a video filmed because my mum was up here at this house a lot more. She was around me a lot more, and I can't film when she's home at all anymore. So I have to film when she's not here. So I've decided I would rather upload quality over quantity. If I upload a video in a week, any week, it'll still be either a Tuesday, a Thursday, or a Saturday. However, I'm not planning on uploading every single Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday anymore. I'm not aiming for that. I would rather have a video that I like, that I am pleased with, rather than forcing myself to film like 6 or 7 videos in a weekend. Now, I did film a makeup look yesterday, and I'm pretty sure I have another one to go up, and I've also got that vlog of me like rearranging my room. So I've got a couple of videos, but at the same time I have a lot more things to focus on at the moment. YouTube is a hobby, clearly, and at the moment I need to treat it as a hobby. So I basically will upload whenever I can. It's no longer uploading when I can, it's getting the time to edit, because I am going to need to focus a hell of a lot more on this TAFE course, because I basically don't know much. I know a hell of a lot of medical terminology, but if you ask me to write a report, then I've got no idea. This is almost like I've got a heap of computer skills, I've got report writing skills, and I've got medical knowledge. Combine it all together and it might be a bit different. This is a new thing for me, so I will want to focus on that a lot more. Once I'm back at TAFE and I am striving towards something, I'm hoping to get back into exercising again, because that has stopped mentally. I just could not bring myself to do it. I've basically it's a mental exhaustion. I basically have just wanted to sleep all day. It got to the point where, I don't know, the last weekend that my mum wasn't here, I basically made like breakfast, lunch and dinner for me, my grandmother and my brother and all that. And that was about it. I didn't even wash my sheets like I normally do. I think I didn't have a shower till the Sunday. I normally wash my hair on the Saturday. I basically sat on my bed and watched Netflix all day. I got up and went to the toilet and got drinks and food, and like if my grandmother called me, I'd get up and things like that. But if I didn't have to get up, I didn't, and yeah, that has stopped. And it also was very frustrating because no matter what I did, I didn't see results. I think a lot of that had to do with my contraceptive pill hormone stuff as well. I've been taken off my pill. I took myself off it, and my doctor has prescribed me the shot. I need to get a blood test before I can have it done, but he's prescribed me the shot because my pill was causing really bad acne and things like that. All down my chin, all of this has scarred, like without me even touching it. That's a scar from when I burnt my face, but like I've got all these scars in my eyebrows. I've even got like all these pimples, that one, all these like scars there, on my body and my back and all through my scalp, because I basically, like, my head and shoulders broke out in like really bad pimples because I was washing my face like every day. My face was cleansed a lot more and removed of the oils, whereas the rest of my body, like sometimes I go a day without a shower. Humans are not designed to shower every single day, by the way, so it's like I didn't wash the bacteria off and things like that, so my body broke out really bad. So I took myself off it and I've been given the shot, so I'm hoping that works. But I cannot do it on my own. I need the meal replacements and I need my metabolism booster gummies that I take. I don't know if it is a psychological thing, but I'm pretty sure they help. So I've still got some, but again, it also comes down to money. I cannot afford those. I needed to make the decision, should I get my pill, should I put petrol in the car, or do I need my metabolism booster gummies? Like, that was what it came down to, and all everyone else is like, oh, I can buy them for you, but I'm sick of people having to buy everything for me. It's getting very, very frustrating. If you guys follow me on Instagram, you would have seen about 2-3 weeks ago, I had a very, very bad hair disaster. I tried to go blonde, but I tried doing it my way. It wasn't bleach. I used the L'Oreal hair lightener. They're basically, they're ombre kits. I used them a couple of times to do ombres on my natural hair. And I thought, well, if it works for me doing an ombre, it's going to work for me to do my whole head. I had put the entire dye, all the dye in, was sitting around waiting for it to soak in, reading through the instructions, and it says, do not apply to the whole head. Oh crap. So I went to go to my hair, I did that on the Thursday, and on the Tuesday I went to go to my hairdresser just to have a normal haircut, because I know I needed one. I probably shouldn't have dyed my hair while my hair needed a haircut so bad, because I had to end up getting about that much cut off my hair, no joke, nearly half my hair, just to make my hair like relatively healthy. It's perfectly fine now. The fact I have it in this like knot at the back of my neck probably isn't helping, but my hair's practically perfectly healthy again. But she had to cut so much off because it just dried my hair out so bad. And basically the hairdresser told me I lightened my hair, but I basically just dyed my hair yellow. It was really bad. So this is how she fixed it. I had no choice but to go like a chocolate color. That yellow golden hue you see is from the like yellow underneath it. But I had to go darker again, and the minute all the dark dye was washed out and I sat and looked in the mirror, I realized I don't even like myself with light hair. I basically wasted like $60 dyeing my hair blonde to realize I didn't like it. So I like myself with darker hair. I have to say, I think I like a slightly more red, warmer tone. Now that I've washed my hair a few times, it's not as intense brown. The hairdresser did only leave this in for about 20 minutes because she said it'll like fade a bit quicker than if I want to go blonde, go to her. But yeah, that won't be happening again. I honestly don't even know if I like myself with even my natural color anymore. I think I just suit plain dark brown, chocolate brown. So I honestly think those are the colors I'm going to use from now on. Next time I'm considering going back to the purple that I actually really liked. But I don't like myself blonde at all. Had some major food cravings lately, like ones to the point where I will almost like cry if I don't get it. Tomato sauce is one of them. I've always liked it. Don't get me wrong, I've always liked it, but I've always been a barbecue sauce fan. No matter what it was, no matter if it was, you know, steak sandwiches, hot chips, whatever, I was always a barbecue sauce fan. But lately, I have been wanting the flavour of tomato sauce instead. Now, when I say lately, I mean the past like 3-4 months. If we ever got hot chips, I want tomato sauce. One time I got McDonald's for lunch, and instead of getting sweet and sour sauce with my nuggets, I needed tomato sauce. Like, I've been craving the flavour of Macca's cheeseburgers just for the tomato sauce. Like, I've been wanting tomato sauce, and I don't even know why. Like, it just sprung up one day, I wanted tomato sauce. It's the same with ginger ale. I have never drank ginger ale much in my entire life. I have much preferred everything else. But lately as well, I have been wanting ginger ale so bad. Like, the flavour of it. Like, my grandmother drinks ginger ale, and if I have one little sip, I will want to drink the whole bottle myself. And she won't drink the diet one, so I just don't even bother, because I basically don't drink any soft drink that isn't diet. But I just don't, again, I don't even know where that came from. I've never enjoyed ginger ale. Another one was hash browns. For a couple of weeks there, I basically wanted a hash brown like every day. But not the fast food kind, like the ones you buy in the supermarket and you cook at them at home. Those ones I've wanted really bad. That one's over now, that one's gone. But again, hash browns. I wanted them like every day. Again, as I mentioned earlier, I've rearranged my room a little bit. My bed's still where it was, my desk is still where it was, and everything. It's just stuff has been moved. So I showed you, again, I mentioned in that other vlog, I'll probably edit that first, because editing these tea talks takes so long, because I have to literally go through and like watch it. But basically, I've got back into painting again. I've done a couple of paintings. I'm considering experimenting with some watercolor paints that I have. I've done a couple of paintings that are like beach sea themed, and as well I've got so much paper. Like I've got like 3 reams of just plain paper. I'm thinking I might actually start and paint on some paper as well. I've got the wall next to my bed over there, which I basically have deemed my art wall. That's where I'm going to blue tack my artworks. So I've got 3 canvases and a drawing that I've done. The drawing's just of a leaf, but I think that's where I'm going to put my stuff. Again, I did show you in that vlog, so that vlog will be listed down below if it's up. If not, once it's up, I'll link it down there as well. Pardon me, but I'm really happy with how the paintings came out. The anchor that I did is on a little bit of an angle, and the shell, I just could not get the background color right. I wanted like that neon watermelon color, and it's like just flat out red, but whatever. I'm really happy with it though. It's really nice. So I am considering doing some watercolor paints and just painting on paper as well, because that way I don't have to keep buying canvases every time I want to paint something. I've also been painting my stepdad's like garden ornaments, but I finished all them. What else did I paint? I want to paint my dad's garden gnome, but every time I go over there I forget to bring it back. I paint my nails a lot too now. I wasn't doing it for a while there, but yeah, I wasn't painting my nails for a while there. Basically, it's gonna sound really bad. If I force myself to be really girly, so if I force myself to straighten my hair and to do my nails and to even just put some makeup on, it does make me feel better. Like, I don't want to do it, but once it's done, I feel so much better. Like wearing a skirt and like a nice shirt with my sandals makes me feel so much better than me just wearing my gym clothes. Like I wear my gym clothes because they're comfortable, and I also was like hoping that one day, you know, the motivation would come to exercise again. But like I bought 2 plain black skirts. I was wearing them to TAFE last semester because with my travel courses I was allowed to wear a skirt. My hospitality ones I had to wear long pants every day, and once I read I could wear a skirt, that was it. I wasn't wearing long pants anymore. And now I just wear them all the time, and I honestly want to go and buy like every skirt that I see, and I want to buy so many dresses because I feel really girly again. Making myself do it has made myself feel really girly, and it's not like I'm forcing myself to be someone that I'm not. I just got too lazy to do it. I haven't straightened my hair yet just because I've had my hair in this like knot thing. I might just straighten my fringe tomorrow. Sometimes I just don't do it because if my hair goes too fuzzy, it won't straighten at all anyway. So I might just put my hair in like a braid tomorrow and Tuesday and have that done. But yeah, I've been like forcing myself to be really girly again, and it actually feels really nice to get up, put on my skirt, a nice shirt, a little bit of makeup, even some jewelry. Like I wore some of my rings and a necklace out the other day, and my handbag. Like it just makes me feel really nice. I've been watching Pretty Little Liars again. That kind of pushed me in that direction as well, seeing how they all dress up every day. Now I don't want to quite dress like that, but I mean, seeing the effort they went into, it's kind of, you know, made me realize, well, I need to start and put some effort in as well, because dressing in gym clothes and having a greasy, oily, red face and fuzzy hair that looks like hasn't been washed in 3 weeks is not going to be the way I get a boyfriend. I have been on dating apps for months, actually for like nearly a year, over a year, like a year and a half, and I literally haven't found anyone. I went to go on a date with one person, and he like ghosted me even before the date happened. Like the day it was supposed to happen, he suddenly had blocked me on everything. That was ages ago. That was even before I broke my foot, I think. Yeah. And yeah, like honestly, there's one guy I've been talking to, but he won't tell me anything about himself, so I have stopped saying stuff about myself, because if he just wants to know everything about me, then that's a bit suspicious to me. And also I've suggested we go on a date a few times and he's brushed it off, and yeah, so I don't know, it makes me suspicious he either already has a girlfriend or something. That department is also making me feel alone and a bit sad, because like some of my friends are in, not my close friends. When I say friends, I mean people I just went to school with who are my age. Some of them are engaged, some of them are pregnant, some of them have had babies, some of them have had babies and are engaged. Most of them have moved out. Like, I think I'm probably one of the only ones that's still living at home. I'm probably one of the only ones that's unemployed. And honestly, it's very lonely. I only see one friend from when I talked to a heap of people, but talking to someone on like Snapchat once a month is different to like seeing people. There's only one friend that I basically have seen in the past year that I went to school with. I went out to lunch with one of my friends like a week before my birthday. And that's the only other person different than my friend Danielle. My friend Danielle's the only one I have seen. I've seen her like 3 times in the past 6 months. Her and I talk nearly every day, so it's kind of... Her doesn't really, you know, feel much different, but I need some new friends. I'm not saying I don't have any friends, I just need some new friends who will go out with me somewhere. Like, I don't even care if we just take a drive and sit at the beach. Like, we don't have to spend any money. Like, with me, you can come over here. I can make lunch, I can make dinner. Like, I mean, just to hang out. It doesn't mean we have to spend money. But yeah, I need some new friends. I need a freaking boyfriend. I need a lot of things. I think a few people in my life are starting to question whether or not I'm actually straight, because I have never really had a boyfriend and I'm 20 and a half. When some people my age have had like 10. So it's very also confusing and frustrating that way, because I've also had some guys talk to me for a while, seem very interested. I mention us going on a date and they'll turn around and say, I don't date fat girls. Or I've had people just straight up message me, tell me that I look like a pig, and that I'm not going to find anyone while I'm so fat, because no one wants fat girls, because apparently we're a health risk. On one of the dating apps I was on, I got a message like that. It doesn't hurt me at all, like honestly, it doesn't. It couldn't be any less, it doesn't even hurt me less than if someone just commented on the weather. Like, it just honestly doesn't. But it's like, who gave you the audacity to do that? Like, it's just rude. And I understand I'm fat, I'm not gonna lie, honestly, it's the truth. And I'm probably nearly at my heaviest I've ever been. I've gained back all the weight that I lost a few months ago, and then a little bit more. Oh, only like 2 kilos more, but I've gained it all back. That's very frustrating and also scary at the same time, because I have been having big symptoms of diabetes the past few weeks. I've got water all over my desk, and that's also worrying me. So anyway guys, this video may be very like sloppily edited because I just ramble on so much, and I'm sorry under my eyes look so bad. I did not realize how bad they looked, and I'm sorry for the glare. My lamp is like really bright and I honestly almost can't even see the camera. But yeah, I hope you guys got a couple of bits of information out of here. If you have any questions, let me know down below, please. I did have to delete my nose spray recovery video thing, because a few people thought it was inappropriate that I spoke about that. So if you have any questions about that, just message me privately, please. Don't be commenting on my other videos about it. If you have any video suggestions, please let me know, because I obviously would like to do things that people want. So I have one other video here of some things I wrote down. What's it called? Where is it? I can't remember. Okay, so I've got like top 10 bright lipsticks and top 10 dark lipsticks and things like that. So I'm pretty sure I have the bright ones left to do. I was doing them like in the winter and I forgot. So I'm pretty sure I have one of those to do. I write everything down in that notebook. I honestly nearly need a new one. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you learnt something about me. Hope you, you know, I don't know, just enjoyed it. I'm going to go finish watching Harry Potter and then I'm going to go to bed. So thank you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.